Well, hey, there you are. Sonia here. Welcome to Sonia's Sermonettes. There's a story in the Bible that tells us about a man named Jonah. He decided to get on the run, didn't he? Instead of obeying what God had given him instructions to do, he decided he was going to take him a boat ride. Go on a cruise. Sometimes people are like that, aren't they? They think it'd be easier to just go their way. Just rebel against what God wanted him to do. So he got on a boat. Went on a cruise. Decided he's safe there. As far as I can run, I'm going to. He didn't get to run very far, did he? A great storm came up. So much so that the crew began to throw cargo off the side of the boat. Still wasn't helping. Nothing was helping. They decided to draw lots and see what the problem was. Or who caused the problem. They realized and found out it was Jonah. Well, needless to say, Jonah ended up out in the water. And it looked like he was done for, didn't it? Do you ever feel that way sometimes? Like, I really should have listened. It's hard sometimes to listen, I know. And we want to do it our way and going to do it how we want it. But that didn't work. Didn't work at all. It won't really work. Might look like it's going to. Might be a beautiful sunshiny day when he got on the boat. Certainly didn't turn out to be that way. Because why? Because there was a great deal of people that Jonah assigned to go out and help and to redeem. See, the responsibilities of having a call on your life isn't just about them, isn't just about you. It's about the work that you're going to do, the people that's going to receive and be redeemed. That's what it's about. So it wasn't that Jonah was going to lose his life. He was going to learn a lesson, and he was going to learn it the hard way. So it looked like it was the end for Jonah, out there bobbling around like a cork. Along came a big old fish and swallowed him. Can you imagine what that would have been like? Literally, what would that have been like? My goodness, in the darkness. I know he must have regretted taking on that trip. Sometimes when we go the wrong direction and go the wrong way, we truly do regret. But there's always a light, there's always a redeeming quality going on. God never does give up, unless we just say, I refuse to do anything at all. But he learned his lesson, he learned it well. That old fish took him on a cruise that he wasn't planning, didn't he? He went on a ride, and I can imagine the prayers that he prayed down there in that old hull of that fish. It's hard to imagine a picture of what that really was like. But when it got time to just get Jonah back out of there, get him back online, get him back to where he belonged, he was spewed out, and he was safe on shore. Well, he decided he better obey and go ahead and take the message to Nineveh. And he did. And we know the rest of the story. He went and told the people what God had told him to tell the people, and the people, oddly enough, listened. And they decided, we better change our way. Isn't that wonderful that those people listened? See, the price was paid. The price had already been paid. God had already paid it, already had a plan. And he protected Jonah, because Jonah was the one that was going to get the message there. But had those people not listened, the warning was a destruction. And he also told them that, well, they changed. They turned 180 degrees and listened to what God said. Jonah should have been rejoicing. Should have been happy about it. Anybody or any groups that really want to just see people just destroyed? That's not what God wants, is it? God wants to redeem us all. He has a plan for our life. He loves his children. He makes a way when there doesn't seem to be a way. He'll clear the pathway when there is no clearing of a pathway at all. He'll give a light when there doesn't seem to be any light. He'll get you a ride in a fish if you have to go. Whatever it's going to take. God just keeps working with us, doesn't he? That's what's so wonderful about God's grace, God's mercy. He gives us a chance and an opportunity. Why he rebelled, we really don't know. Why he didn't want to go to Nineveh and see if those people could be redeemed. Possibly he didn't have a real compassionate heart. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to understand why people do what they do. But nevertheless, those people received the message from God, and they obeyed and they changed. Never give up on people. Never say they're hopeless. We don't know the intent of their heart. We don't know the battle and the conflict they possibly are going through. We have no understanding about it. God does, though. Let's be compassionate and have empathy for people. Let's care as God cares. Let's work together in unity and helping one another and encouraging one another. And so, until next time.